Hello guys, welcome back to the second episode of our cross-country flight trip. We're gonna get into the area of the country where I don't know much about, Pennsylvania. And we're not actually gonna go to, what do you call it? We're not going to Carlisle. Instead, we're going to be visiting Lebanon, Pennsylvania. In Lebanon, do you have an airport? Oh, forget it. Let's just make sure. I think I did the wrong proportions today, but whatever. I don't care right now. So, Cessna Skyhawk. Hold on a second. I just got good information. I found out that I had the wrong thing in the wrong directions in the map. Alright. I think I've got it. So, where are we? We're at Newark Liberty International Airport. Pick a GA spot. Current time and season. I believe the last episode we finished at 14:51:34. So 14:51:34 on August the 14th, 2023. We don't need a flight plan today. Advanced weather, please. Alright, 5-knot winds. Temperature, let's make it the same as I just did. 83 degrees. Light turbulence. And on the non-set stations, alright, 5 knots, light turbulence, and let's do 83 degrees. Well, let's make it a degree cooler in Lebanon because that would be realistic. Alright, let's fly. But I hope you guys can see what we're doing. It looks like we'll be following, I-87. I just want to, while the game's loading, I just want to see if there are any deviations. It's just you gotta know where it is. Just try to find the airport in this place. There's gotta be an airport. There's gotta be an airport. Now this helps me out a lot, but we don't need it yet. We're not even in the air yet. See, I told you guys there had to be an airport. There's an airport called Horst Airport. It's the weirdest name that I've ever heard for an airport. We are back. So before we take off, let's do all our mandatory checks. Let's make sure that our taxi lights and our nav lights are on. Master and avionics are always automatically on. Are we ready to get flying? Oh well, we won't probably, but first, I just want to check one thing on this, right, because right now I have my phone here, because I don't know where I'm going. We're flying blind. So, let's flip that over, because now we know where we're going, and let's request taxi from Newark ground. We're traveling westbound today. We might have to split this into 2 parts, but next episode is going to be a Euro Truck episode. But whatever, we'll find out about that later on. Let's not take off our... What? Oh wow. Currently we are in the city of Newark. Look, I don't believe your stupid remarks. I don't see a thing. Remember, this is just an AI controller, so even if the vehicle is so far, remember that this is an AI controller. So even if it's very far away, the object that they want me to hold short of, it will still tell me to hold short of it. Because the AI doesn't know any better. Everyone's going to runway 22 right. Wait, why'd I just switch into cockpit view? This lag. I can't tell over the limit. I'm gonna go crashing into that building and we're gonna have to restart the entire scenario. I'm telling you, it could happen. Oh, we're just taking Taxiway Zulu. I don't even know where I'm going because of this lag. Alright, just stop the aircraft where it is right now. We'll stop the aircraft right where it is. Yeah, I wanted to go to 22 left anyway. So we'll just sneak past 22 right. Oh, no one saw that, did they? No, no one did. That's a joke a lot of YouTubers actually use when they're playing simulation games. They'll be like, ah, no one saw that, right? Okay, good. That's how they get away with stuff, to be fair. And I'll use it, and I'll use the joke too, because it's actually a pretty good joke. Even if you don't get it. But where's runway 22 left? So, what's the difference? Let's think about this for a minute. So, this is runway 29. We weren't even asked to take runway 29. So, obviously that would be runway 29. I think it would be smart to assume that. Shoot, we're going past the shoreline. Shoot, 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 shoot. Alright, well, no one saw that. I used the joke again. It stinks. Alright, well, let's just fake our takeoff, because it wanted it, because I forgot that it doesn't want us to take off here. It just wanted us to take off there, and it wouldn't even let us contact ground until we were there. Just let us in the air. By the way, me turning the aircraft so harshly, it's not because of it's because of the wind. Let's do a flyover. Over Newark Airport. We will be living any Jersey City limits. So no busy New Jersey cities. It's just going to be plain old Pennsylvania when we get there. First, I want to know which direction we're going in. So I'm getting a little worried that we're going the wrong way. We're going west, but we're going right. So we should be headed toward 78, shouldn't we? I can't control the aircraft. Thing is lagging. Shoot, we're back on 95 North. We gotta find somewhere to turn around and head back west. Because I'm not headed back to New York City today. Alright? New York is just too laggy. Oh, I get it. It's because that's Interstate 78 over there. Hold on a second. I cannot control the aircraft at all. Pause the game quickly. Did I say quickly or did I say make 3 more frames before the game pauses? Well, we're going at good speed, I can tell you that. We're currently going east, and we need to be going west. So now, we are actually headed back toward New York City, which means that we have to make a complete U-turn now. Which I will do no problem. This is a little city called... Okay, it's not a little city. This is a city called Elizabeth. And it's a very industrial city. It has a lot of factories. And if you drive by, you can actually see very thick smoke coming out of the factory. That's all I really know about Elizabeth, New Jersey. Other than it's a big city with a big 95 passage, or with a big 95 connection, that's all I know about Elizabeth, New Jersey. Let me see this. We are currently... Ugh, the GPS isn't working because we didn't set in an IFR. Instrument Flight Rules. We didn't do that. So, we don't even know where we're going half the time, so I better get in the... Shoot, there's like no frequencies that we can go on because we tricked the game. Because we taxied that way, so... And we took off. So now we have to find somewhere to land and take off. Because it hasn't calculated that we weren't clear for takeoff. So now we have to land on Interstate 78. But I'm gonna wait until farther over there where there's more room to land. But we need to do something. We need to, like, clear it. Clear the waypoint so that works. But we have to wait until up there when 78 turns into a better highway. Right now, Interstate 78 is split up into 2 parts. One is the express lanes, so basically these 2 in the middle. And the 2 on the outside are the local lanes, so there's normally more traffic. And if you want to go farther down, if you don't want to get off anytime soon, you gotta take the express lanes. I seriously need to... Either I need to, like, But I desperately need to land this aircraft. On to all this traffic. I'm sorry for the realism lacking. We have to do it, guys. Well, we're stalling now. What just happened to our aircraft? Not that aircraft, this one. We paralyzed our own aircraft.
Orbit 9282. Contact Newark Departure on 127.6.
We paralyzed the aircraft, people.
127.6. Orbit 9282.
Let's turn off the avionics. I don't know what to do. I don't even know what happened. Can we do flyby? Ah, there's a house in the way. We did a nosedive into the highway. This is just great. And now we're in the way of all this traffic. I can tell you that there's only one way to fix this problem. And it's actually a pretty simple way. It's to click on this symbol. Click on altitude and change that to, I don't know, about 1045. Heading, same old deal. Same that. And then airspeed, it will be at, I don't know, 103 knots. And the game will reload that in. Doesn't need to really load in the terrain because it already loaded in, because it already has the terrain loaded. It just needs to make sure that, like, we're above the ground now. We'll be in the same exact location where we crashed, where we nosedived, except we'll be 700 feet in the air. Yeah, what's going to happen when we do long-haul flights is, to save time, instead of cutting out parts of the video, I'm going to take off, reach a cruising altitude, and then I'm going to teleport the aircraft to no more than 100 miles from the airport, where we're landing at. We'll be over the airport, and then we'll land. It's pretty simple. And it could also be how we travel around the world. So now we are flying above the ground. And see, now we can tune into New York approach. Create or open an IFR flight plan. So what I want to do is start at Newark Liberty, and I want to type in the name. But by state, well, we're going to Pennsylvania. The city, I don't know. We were going to Lebanon. There it is. We can pick any airport. I'll pick Horst still. I'm gonna pick Horst. It'll be a VFR. Find the direct route. Cruising altitude is only gonna be 700 feet. Well, 650. Let's do 650 at least. And let's save that. No, I don't want the aircraft moved. I just wanted the flight plan. Request flight following. I only put in the VFR because I. Oh well. Failed attempt. That river, I don't know what river that is. Because I didn't study the map. We'll go to Horst. I think Horst will be good. And cool. And all that stuff. How long does it say until we get to, Horst? What happened to the aircraft? Something happened. There we go. Oh, it only says 57 minutes. Oh, that's good. Because it means we can get there. Well, 57 minutes, if it's right. Who knows what could possibly happen along the way. But 57 minutes, it's not that bad, actually. I'll just try to find something to talk about. Oh, right, that's what I wanted to talk about badly. What do you call it? Oh, I know. What do you call it? The games! I want to talk about games. So, about OMSI. I really want to show you guys the Chicago Downtown modification for Chicago Downtown, but I don't know if I can get Steam to work. No. Euro Truck will definitely happen on Sunday or Tuesday. We will see about that. World of Subways, I don't want to do that for a couple weeks, I don't want to do that for a little bit, but it will happen next week, I promise. And Slitherio, I haven't gotten my iPad recorder to work. So that's out. I was thinking about doing it on the computer, but I'm afraid I won't be good at it on the computer. But I'll try. I hope we're traveling in the correct direction. We are traveling westbound. I'm glad we didn't accidentally get on I-287 or something like that. Well, if we accidentally get on I-287, it's not gonna end up good. We'll be on the wrong path. However, that would take me near family, but how are they supposed to help me? I've committed myself to a cross-country flight, and I'm supposed to pull over at some family? I don't think so. It wouldn't help us at all. And what's the aircraft gonna do? Rot away? Finally. We're 7 miles east of Somerset. Wait, we're past Somerset already? Wait. No, we're east of Somerset. So we didn't go by Somerset yet. 7 miles we'll be going by it. The guy just, the pilot just says copy. Well, we need the GPS on all the time, because I'm not getting lost this trip. Yeah, you see there's Somerset. I think I know family lives, I don't know, around here on this map, but I'm not very sure exactly where on that map, and plus this map won't do justice unless you know the air, unless you're a private pilot who lives in the area and you know a lot about this area and you fly to those and you fly to Somerset and all that. But how am I supposed to be the judge of where these people live? I know where they live, but not if you give me a vector map on, I don't know, a paper map or a phone map. I might be able to show you, but not that. So so at least now we get a little bit of a break from the city and Newark and the factories in Elizabeth, and we can now focus on the green of the land, the way the USA is supposed to look. Here's Interstate 287. If you go south on this, you get to my family, but they're another 30-40 miles away from here. So, no point in going because right now we're forging on. Past I-287, and trucks who like daredeviling through a perpendicular path of cars and RVs. Surprisingly, there are RVs that are towed by pickups, and there are vans. Well, we'll take a break from flying over the highway because there's a turn up ahead, and I think it'll be easier to just make a slight little left turn. Pretty peaceful. 50 minutes. You don't want to know how far we are from New York. Right now, we're probably about, I don't know, 75 miles away. Okay, maybe not that far, but we're pretty far. We're more than 75 miles away from where we started, I can tell you that. I know I live about 50 miles from New York, and then I live 70 miles from Newark, so we've already traveled. So last leg was 75 miles, so that's... And the thing about this is that it's only loading the huge massive trees here, and it's not loading the massive trees over there. Now, if the massive trees was loaded over there too, then this would be lag central over here. You know, just driving over the highway and looking at the scenery outside. Well, you're the one fascinated about the scenery. I'm the one just flying for your enjoyment and entertainment. How lucky am I? Just the clear skies. It actually doesn't get cooler, it actually gets more boring. But that'll change because pretty soon we're going to be flying through much better scenery. Like, within the next, I don't know, few months, I say. But yeah, within the next few months, we'll be in desert. We'll be driving over swamps and mudlands. We'll be flying over... We'll be flying... Okay, well, we won't be flying over snow country, considering the fact right now it's August. You won't get snow for another, I don't know, more than a few months. You have like nearly, you have nearly half, you have nearly half a year before you get snow. You might not even get snow. Who knows? Just the things that you think about when you're flying over a major interstate. It's that road over there. Alright, let's stick to the main highway, guys. I don't want to get lost on that road over there. You never know. That road could make a turn for the worst, and you could be lost. So I don't want to take that road. If I had a GPS, I would... Oh, it's gonna probably cross over I-78 now, so we'll probably be able to see it. Wow, we're getting closer to Allentown already. Contact. Well. Oh shoot. Does O do anything bad? I hope O doesn't do anything bad, because I accidentally clicked the button O instead of clicking the button P, which paused the game. I was just gonna check how long we were. We have 75 nautical miles remaining. That's plenty. I just don't know why the time isn't going down. Why it keeps going up. I mean, oh, it's only gone down 2 minutes. Maybe I'm losing track of time. Maybe I keep thinking that, like, we're so close, but we're so far. I have no idea. Just amazing that we just keep passing over all these cars. Passing the cars, first of all. All the traffic that's like scared of us going the opposite direction are thinking, whoa, we're so lucky that that aircraft's headed in that direction, so that in case it has an accident, we don't have to deal with it. And this traffic is like, oh no. If that aircraft passes us and then it crashes, we have to deal with it. And that's the life of the pilot. Flies over the skies. Yeah, I would add GA aircraft AI, but the problem is that you would never get GA aircraft doing something fun, like, I don't know, flying over an interstate, or, I don't know, flying from Newark to New York. You wouldn't see that. You would see GA aircraft flying from Newark to, I don't know, you'll get them flying from Newark to Delaware. Or from Boston to Northern Connecticut. But you won't see, like, short hops. I mean, I've never turned on GA aircraft, but I have a hunch that's what would happen. You wouldn't get really short journeys, like from, I don't know, JFK to LaGuardia. If you live in New York, you know what I mean. But if you live in I don't know, Los Angeles, you probably understand Los Angeles to Santa Monica. Or if you live in Chicago, you probably understand Gary to Chicago. Or if you live in, I don't know, Florida, you probably understand Miami to Fort Lauderdale. But you wouldn't get that. You'd get Miami to Tampa or something like that. Or, I don't know. And why is that tree just standing in the middle of the road? Imagine it. I never knew that there were any botanical gardens anywhere around here. Because that's the only reason why there would be a tree in the middle of the road. And it would never be in the middle of a major interstate. It would be in the middle of some boulevard, in the middle of a scenic part of a huge urban city. I just want to make sure that we're not, like, speeding up. We'll stay in the fake cockpit until now. Now we'll switch views. We're going downhill now. So, we better make this left turn now. Flying over New York City was a challenge, but I'm so lucky to be now flying over farmland and all that. My hand's already sweating from gripping the joystick. What else is new? That's what always happens. And I've been flying manual this entire flight. I haven't had like a small little break or anything. Oh, I see why it keeps turning off, because right now we're flying off the path. Because right now what's happening is that we're supposed to follow that line, but instead we're following the major interstate. So what's happening is that we're sort of going this way, because right now, yeah, Horst Airport is a little bit south of the I-78, or I-7, it's gonna be I-81 by the time we get there, but this is right now I-78. And I-78 will turn to I-81, but whatever, because it's a little bit south, but once we get there, we'll deal with it, because right now, nearest airport list, we don't see it, see? Oh my. See, right now, the airports we're still too far away. I think we need to be about 30 nautical miles away. And right now, we're still 60 nautical miles. I've been on this highway in real life, and to be honest, I forget everything about this highway. Being on it once does not help anything when you're trying to remember something. Like, I don't know. So I do want to talk about other stuff. When I was trying to fly over the Hollywood sign in, what do you call it? FSX, I couldn't find the Hollywood sign. And that makes sense, because the Hollywood sign is pretty far away. Like, it's pretty much near Burbank. It's pretty much near Burbank. It's not necessarily near Los Angeles. Even though Burbank is basically Los Angeles. But yeah, we're just taking a break because, oh shoot, this highway is taking a very sharp curve. Don't worry, we'll eventually merge back in. Currently flying over loads of houses. I wonder if this is actually farm country and the houses are just a disguise. No, I need to, like, I've never had to finish up at a certain time until today. Today I need to finish up in about, I don't know, 45 minutes, 50 minutes. So I need to very closely watch the time. Currently there's 35 minutes left before we actually reach the physical airport. I don't want to clip that corner because instead of the wing being cut off, it will end the scenario. It's kind of like World of Subways. Oh shoot, these trees don't make good friends. And we've gotten so high that I don't even know how high we are. And when I mean high, I don't mean the literal form of high, I don't mean alcohol high, because I have some pretty crazy classmates and they would start laughing, and there's really no point in laughing at that. Just means that I've gained a lot of altitude and I can't. I just wish that this map would load faster. There's it is. Oh shoot, what happened to the interstate? Oh no, what happened? Thank heavens. Thank heavens it was right here. Otherwise... I don't know what would have happened. See something. Yeah. Don't think we're gonna find it. I wonder what that is. I totally should have done more research on my fact, but we can quickly look this up. It's either Pennsylvania 33 or it's Interstate 476. The only way to figure that out is to click on nearest airport list. And then you got Hartung, Schneidersfield, I don't know any of these airports. Remember, we're pretty far from where I live. So, don't really know the area very well. It's probably not Interstate 476 though. Now, I will do research on other areas of the country when we get there. For example, if we're going to be crossing the Mississippi on one of our journeys, then obviously I'm going to look that up. This tree doesn't promise a happy ending. Why has there gotta be a tree in the middle of the highway? And why does there have to be this huge cell tower? I'm guessing in real life it'd be pretty dangerous to fly through there, because you'd probably get like caught in some wires, electrical wires, and I don't think electrical wires wouldn't end the scenario very good either. It'd end things with a instead of ending things with a bang, it would end things with a zzz, and you can guess the rest. In real life, in the amount of time that we've flown so far combined, we would have already made it about we would have already made it to, like, I don't know. We would have made it to Chicago by now. We would have made it all the way to, like, well, we would be over the Lake Michigan. It's really weird that certain lakes, for example, I'm trying to think of a certain lake. Like Salt Lake. It's called the Great Salt Lake. In Salt Lake City, it's called the Great Salt Lake. But when you're talking about the Great Lakes, never mind the Great Salt Lake, you're talking about the Great Lakes. Lake Superior, Lake Michigan, Lake Erie, Lake whatever. I don't really know every single lake in the Great Lakes. Lucky enough to know those three. And I hope we don't get, I hope this tree doesn't end our scenario. Okay, good, it was high enough. I mean, low enough. I don't get it, we went through Allentown. Let's just contact Allentown approach. Let's pray for a better landing this afternoon. Okay, well, it's still afternoon. But let's hope for a better landing. By the way, when we're like, let's pretend like we've been flying for 7 hours or something like that. Like, let's pretend it gets to, I don't know, about 7 o'clock at night. I will seriously just, like, if it gets to more than 12 hours of flying, I will literally skip 10 entire hours of game time, and I will fly the next morning, or whatever it turns out to be. But there will be some night flying. We are not restricting our trip just because of night. Night will not stop us. All night is a man that we can scare. Get it? A knight in shining armor. That's the knight I was actually talking about. I don't want to get tricked by Interstate 476, so let's just naive, like, turn with the traffic. When I meant like in that sentence, I didn't mean the way you say like when you like don't know what to say. That meant a totally different like. That naive like. Naive. It meant naive, not. It didn't mean naive like blank. Depends on how you look at it. Better watch our landing gear. We don't want to scrape someone's roof. In case there's anyone on that roof, they'll be sent straight onto the highway. What's that airfield over there to the right? Better find out. I know you're not supposed to be texting or using your phone and flying, but that was PA-33 back there, because this is Lehigh Valley International Airport. Lehigh Valley. Interesting name for an airport. Let's see if we can spot 476 from all the way over there. I think I see it. Do you see those specks right there? Just to the right of the tower over there? That's 476. This is Lehigh Valley International Airport. Don't know why there are no planes landing there. We are now in Allentown, Pennsylvania. That right? Oh no, we're far. Hold on a second, let me pause the game. Confirmed, we are now in Allentown, Pennsylvania. Welcome to Allentown. I know someone in Allentown, but not very well, though, but I don't know this person very well, but all depends on how you look at it. This Interstate 476 doesn't look like it. Where's the other part of the interstate? Like, never mind, I just saw it. That's Interstate 476. I hope you enjoyed our drive through Allentown. Now, we continue west. Yeah, see, this is farm country, I can tell you that. Wait, was that Interstate 476? I'm getting pretty confused. Oh no, so what happened is that was... I'm a little confused right now. Did we accidentally take a spur? No. Hold on a second. Oh wait, that wasn't Lehigh International Airport. That wasn't Lehigh Valley International Airport. My mistake. That was Allentown Queen City Municipal Airport. That's why. I'm sorry, guys, for totally failing you guys. So what happened is that that was still Interstate 33. That was still PA 33. I just didn't notice that we were passing by that was the wrong highway. Yeah, so what happened was that we ended up, that was the spur. No, that was actually two different highways that we passed, and I thought it was one, but whatever. So what happened is that we took that spur, that we're going in the right direction. What am I talking about? Let's just forget about that. That's for 78, and now 78 merges in with more of Interstate 78, and now we drive through the farm country. Still, we don't have much distance before Lebanon, Pennsylvania. I could probably zoom in the map now. 42 nautical miles. In a little bit, we'll be able to, now we are flying over farm country. That's a bush? That's a bush. Looked like some sort of shiny rock in the middle of, on the side of the road. Yeah, this is farm country. Just look at these fields. And I don't know what else. Just these fields. At least that's a farm. I can give you that. I mean, just look. We just left Allentown, people. Getting weird. Nearest airport list. Let's see. Flying M. The Flying M. That is the weirdest name ever. No offense to people who live near the Flying M airport. And no offense to people living near Horst airport. Bugs. Bugs. Oh, sure. Bugs Airport. Bugs Airport. Must be popular with real bugs in the summer. Might as well tell you that. Seriously. I'm sorry if that offends anyone that lives near Bugs Airfield, but seriously. It's pretty humorous. Oh shoot. We've caught a wind. We've caught a wind gust. Don't worry, it's only moving at 5 knots, so we're pretty safe. Oh shoot. Not in the mood to smash into any trees today. And we're gonna go fly in this direction now. We must be getting closer. We just must be getting closer. Wait, why am I trying to guess when I've got a map right here? Let's see if there are any airport. Let's see if there's an airport. Let's see if they've loaded up. Flying M. We've already passed most of those airports. That's Lehigh Valley. That was not Lehigh Valley back there. That was Allentown. Old planes. Where's new planes? Or are you just old planes and you don't have any new planes? Seriously, if you don't have any new planes, then you can't fly anywhere. Get it? I don't have the time to look for him. We just won't answer him. Just won't answer. Actually, we will, but first we'll pause the game and look through to our left wing. Wrong wing. He's 10 o'clock, meaning he's visible through the right wing, which he isn't. If I do a locked spot, do I see him? That's 7 o'clock. I need straight ahead. No, it's not gonna work. Oh well. We're off to Horst Airfield. The weirdest name for an airfield, I'm telling you guys. I don't care if anyone lives there and I'm making fun of them. I'm not making fun of them actually. Even they make fun of the name of that airfield. I mean, I live near this airport called Sky Acer. Okay, well, I don't live near the airport. The airport's less than 100 nautical miles from me, but that's not like my local airport. Sky Acer. That's a pretty weird name for an airport. I don't think many people are going to get offended by an airport like Horst Airport. Horst, as in H-O-R-S-T. That's how you spell it. We must be miles past that de Havilland Dash by now. When we get closer, we're currently about 30 nautical miles away, so. Episode has gotten long already.
World travel 9116, contact New York approach on 132.8. World travel 4034, turn right heading 115.
I have to raise the altitude a little bit.
115, world travel 4034. 132.8, world travel 5116. World travel 4034, contact Allentown approach on 119.65.
Well, by now, we should be able to see him, so not in sight. Bullfly Airfield, I meant. That's a pretty wacky name. Kutztown. Cuatros Vientos. That means 4 winds in Spanish. I think. Yeah, it must mean 4 winds. 4 winds. Why are you gonna name it after 4 winds? Why not name it after 5 winds? Reading Regional. sounds like you're saying regional, but you're not. Cider Field, Sunny Rest, High Vu. Sounds like deja vu. High Vu, that sounds like deja vu. Krill personal use. I don't need anything like that. McDonald's. We must be near a farm. Get it? We're getting closer to the destination of this episode. You're probably thinking right now, just get there already. And unless I teleport, there's no possible way of that happening. So, just have to continue flying. Don't worry, truck drivers have to drive over 2.5 hours in one go so that they can get where they gotta go. So, flying is the same deal. And some pilots have to fly, I don't know. They have to fly, I don't know. Well, some have to fly 16 hours. They work for Qantas, or even Emirates. New York to Dubai is a long journey. Harrisburg. We must be getting close. I hate that. The air traffic controllers get all rights to automatically announce as soon as someone responds and they want to respond back. Don't worry, the pilots don't respond back immediately. These air traffic controllers speak way too slow. Seriously, air traffic controllers should be speaking like Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike, Harrisburg approach, Roger, altimeter 2992, or something like that. I got so tongue twisted. Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike cleared for ILS approach. No. What was it again? It was Harrisburg approach, Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike with you 700. Cessna Golf. Let's just say Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike, Harrisburg approach, Roger, altimeter 2992. That's how they're supposed. It took 7 tries, but I got it down. We are gonna pause the game quickly and check the nearest airport list. We are getting closer and closer, and I don't want to miss the. We can't pause. We have to. Blue Mountain Academy. Cuatro Vientos. Horst. That's not Horst, but I'm afraid that it's Horst. Still flying in. Oh, there it is, there it is. Airport's closer to you. Horst. Where'd it go? Airport's closer to you, I bet. Select a runway for landing. Runway east and runway west, that's all that's there. Well, where are the winds right now? They're coming from the north. So, they're coming from there, so we should take runway east. we have to do positions and all that stuff. Don't even know where to go. I'm just gonna stick to the highway, but I'll, like, check every once in a while. Let's get some flaps down. At least 10-degree flaps. Everything will be better now. Let's pour on a little more throttle. Let's pour on a lot more throttle. Let's pour on all the throttle we can. Mm, 11 minutes till arrival. I've got the throttle all the way up. I don't think it's even time to, like, put some flaps up. Let's just fly with no flaps. Maybe we'll get there faster. Anything to get there faster is good with me for right now. Remember, I have to go in like 15-20 minutes. There's something going on. So, this has gotta end soon. And you're probably wondering if I can change the, what do you call it? The call sign, but unfortunately we cannot. Maybe if I dip a little bit, then I'll pick up some speed. I'm just trying to look out for the airport. Don't want to accidentally land in KMUI. Don't even know what KMUI is. If anyone knows, because remember, we don't have "7 minutes from arrival." We now need landing lights on. Don't need strobe lights on. Well, we're landing on a runway, so we need strobe lights. Everything's good. Should be landing in 6 to 7 minutes. 7 minutes would be more accurate. It looks pretty close on that map, but I'll zoom in a little. I'll zoom in twice, and I'll show you how that's not very far. Forget what's gonna happen if I zoom in again. This is it. Surprisingly, it's only 78 degrees down here. Probably because there's no factories like back in Elizabeth. Can't believe we were just in Elizabeth in this aircraft earlier, and now we're already over here. We're in Harrisburg. Just went through Allentown. Trying to Yeah, I can't believe that in the same exact area, there's a Horst airfield, and then there's a Horst airfield. It's like one airport involves a hearse and another one involves a horse. I mean, seriously, it's like one town's dead and another town's alive. And that's what you think of when you're trying to fly to an airport that you've never been to in real life, and you've never even been near in real life. I mean, please, I-78 is way back there. We were lucky to land in Newark last episode. This episode? We'll be lucky. Next episode, we're lucky if we land a few miles. We're lucky if we land a mile or 2 or 3 from the interstate. Things don't work like that. Three more minutes. The stress overload starts. I also forgot we need to turn around. But I don't know what runway east means. Just want to know what one. There. Oh shoot. However, I'm not landing in this direction because the winds are coming the opposite direction. So I want to land with the winds. I'm not landing in a tailwind. So let me see what I can do. As soon as I can locate the airfield, I think I can locate it. Let's get some flaps up, down. I meant not up, down. Now I need to locate the airfield. Which is somewhere over there. is not gonna be fun. Oh shoot, is this it? That's the airfield. This is Horst. Alright, well, let's go around. Well, we're not actually going around because we didn't attempt to land. Let's cut the throttle because I'm making a fast attempt. I'm not fooling around with this landing. It's just a landing, park, pull over, and that's pretty much all. Then we just record the time. I'll put it in this thing, and we're all good. First, land. Let's focus all on landing. Let's not focus on what we're doing today. Let's not focus on what we're doing tomorrow. Let's not focus on what we're doing all week. Let's focus on making this fast U-turn. But I don't want to stall in the process of making said U-turn. Shoot, where is it? Oh shoot, that's it. Oh shoot, this is not ending good. This is not ending good. This is not ending good. This is a weird airfield to be landing at, I'm telling you. Okay, now we can turn off the, we can cut the throttle and attempt to land. That I'm not landing exactly on that. We'll land close, but not exactly on the runway, because it doesn't matter. I mean, seriously. Ugh. No! No! No, 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 no. Please don't tell me that this is true. No, 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 no. I didn't even know what time we landed. Hold on, I know what to do, I know what to do, I know what to do. View flight analysis. And it will say exactly what time. So let's just estimate that we turned off everything and we signed off around I don't know. I don't know. You know what, let's just do that, and we'll just act as if we turned off the engines at that time, but we'll add a few seconds. We'll change it to 16:12:36. Act if we pulled off or something like that, I don't know. But I'm ashamed of myself. End flight, please. And goodbye. Thank you for joining me for this episode, and I will gladly see you Sunday for the next episode. Goodbye.